enabler, is committed to providing platforms to support issuers and market participants to achieve their business objectives. The closing gong ceremony is one of such platforms organized to recognize and provide visibility to issuers and market participants on the exchange's platform. This afternoon, it is my pleasure to welcome the Chief Executive Officer of Union Bank PLC, Mr. Emeka Emua, for today's digital closing gong ceremony as we pay tribute to his illustrious career at Union Bank. Mr. Emeka Emua joined the bank in November 2012 following a $500 million investment by Union Global Partners with a mandate to transform and restore one of Nigeria's oldest institutions back to its rightful position as a respected provider of financial services. Under his leadership, Union Bank maintained steady operational momentum, which in 2020 resulted in the first dividend payment to investors and shareholders in over 10 years. A truly remarkable milestone in the bank's transformation and turnaround strategy. Mr. Emua's greatest asset was his people and succession planning, which he used to provide a solid platform for his successor. May I use this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Emeka Okonkwo on his appointment as the incoming Chief Executive Officer, having been a key contributor to the achievements of the bank over the past 7 years as an Executive Director. On behalf of the National Council and Management of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, I wish to extend our warmest congratulations to you. We look forward to working closely with you to achieve greater successes and deliver value to all stakeholders in the years ahead. As you are aware, the Nigerian Stock Exchange has received final approvals for its demutualization plan from the Securities and Exchange Commission and Corporate Affairs Commission. We have a vision that the new group will become the premier exchange hub for Nigerian businesses and for the African economy. The completion of demutualization is a truly significant moment, and we welcome the new possibilities to offer greater support to our various stakeholders. The Nigerian Stock Exchange continues to be resilient in providing issuers with a platform to raise capital. In 2020, the market capitalization of all securities listed on the exchange increased to 38.5 trillion naira, representing a 49% increase from 2019. In addition, over 4.03 trillion naira was raised in our markets in 2020, and over 722 billion has been raised already in 2021 by governments and corporates across various asset classes. On market performance last year, the NSE equities market closed as the best performing stock exchange in the world after the NSE All Share Index delivered a return of over 50%. The NSE continues to explore new ways to enhance a customer experience through improved turnaround times, competitive pricing structures, and new products and services. Let me reassure the leadership of Union Bank PLC that the NSE will remain your trusted business partner in achieving your strategic business objectives. Congratulations once again to Mr. Emeka Emua on his successful career at Union Bank PLC. I now invite the outgoing CEO of Union Bank PLC, Mr. Emeka Emua, to make a few remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Olumide. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's certainly a pleasure and an honor to be here today to ring the closing gong with you as I prepare to step down as CEO of Union Bank. Back in 2012, end of 2012, when I joined the bank, the mission was clear. It was transform the bank, return it to the path of sustainable growth and profitability, and increase shareholder value. And this involved a redefinition of our strategy, which then resulted in and required robust investments in our processes and in our platforms. It required an overhaul, a remodeling of our workforce, and this in turn led to a digital-led approach to serving our customers. Customers always in front. Looking back, I'm proud to see how far we've come and the progress which we've made in our efforts to transform Union Bank into a leading provider of financial services today. It was a collective effort by many in the bank. And what we have today, very clearly, and we firmly believe, is an institution that is properly positioned and well positioned to compete favorably in the market and in the hearts of our customers. Response from the market has been the most encouraging over the last few years. In 2019, we raised the largest 10-year bond ever issued by a corporate institution in Nigeria, which demonstrated the strong confidence that the local capital markets had in what is and was the new Union Bank. In addition, we had a 30 billion naira tier 2 bond, which was also fully subscribed from the Nigerian capital market. As was mentioned earlier, one of the high points for us was at the end of the 2019 financial year, being able to pay a dividend, which was the first time since the financial crisis of 2008. And understandably for us, all of us here at Union Bank, it was a major achievement and a major milestone. I'm grateful to the entire team at Union Bank, not just for hard work, but for the cooperation. And I'm also grateful to our shareholders and all our other stakeholders, including yourselves, whose support was a source of motivation as we focused on transforming and rebuilding this institution. Today, I'm pleased to introduce Emeka Okonkwo, who will be taking over the reins of Union Bank from the 1st of April of this year. So that's in 3 days' time. He was a key member of the team while we worked in the trenches to transform and rebuild. And I'm confident that I'm leaving the bank in very capable hands. And my ask to you all is please provide him with the necessary support that he needs to succeed in this role, just as you did for me. And as I count down to my final day as CEO of the bank, I have no doubt, absolutely none, that the foundation we rebuilt over the past 8 years will endure the test of time, just the same way as Union Bank has. And Union Bank will continue on its journey to be Nigeria's trusted and most reliable partner. I thank the management of the exchange, the Nigeria Exchange Group, for this opportunity to ring the closing gong at the stock exchange today. I thank all of you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Moa, for your wonderful remarks. May I now invite Mr. Okonkwo to also make his own remarks.
Thank you, Olumide, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm indeed very pleased to join you at this ceremony today, and I thank you for this honor. Just as my predecessor, Emeka Moa, had said, over the past 8 years, a lot of work has gone into rebuilding the 104-year-old institution that is Union Bank, Nigeria PLC. I'm proud to have been a part of this transformation process, setting a solid foundation for us now to build on. I also thank Emeka for the hard work and exceptional leadership he displayed for 8 years at the helm of affairs of Union Bank. As we move ahead, our focus remains to create greater value for all our stakeholders, especially our customers and shareholders. We have a clear vision to be Nigeria's most reliable and trusted partner. This vision is based on the confidence we have in our strengths, our competencies, and the solid investments we have made in our platforms, people, and processes over the years. We will continue to drive customer acquisition and channel optimization through reliable digital channels and self-service platforms. We will also continue to provide compelling and innovative products, especially lending and transactional offerings, to drive customer transaction growth and service delivery. We will also deepen our relationship with key stakeholders, including the Nigerian Exchange Group, as we move towards our goal of being Nigeria's trusted partner. Once again, I want to thank the leadership and management of the NGX for this great honor, and I look forward to working with you all during my tenure. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Okonkwo, and again, Mr. Moa, for your kind words and for your wonderful remarks. May I now invite the Doyen to give his own remarks. Doyen, I think you have about 5 minutes. Doyen, you're muted. Perhaps you can unmute yourself.
Okay. I thank you, Mr. Olumide, representing Oscar Onyema, OON today. And I also recognize the presence of our own Jude Chemeka in the hall. It is my pleasure to welcome both the outgoing and the incoming MD of Union Bank today. Fortunately, both of them are bearing Emeka. I don't know what the translation is in Igbo land, but I know it is for good. Emeka, you are welcome. And the outgoing Emeka, I think wherever you are going, God will bless you and follow you ahead. On behalf of chartered stockbrokers of the community, I welcome the new MD and his team to this market, and I hope you will leverage on the existing relationship between Union Bank and the stock exchange and the stockbrokers. At least we have a standard for Union Bank. Don't come down from that standard. And while you are struggling to attain this position, there are people who are urging and pushing that you should be there. Please liberate them. Don't disappoint them. The outgoing MD that have recommended you and said you should succeed him, you should not disappoint him. I am saying, for those who are throwing stones, don't bother, don't go down to throw stone with them, because they know that there's fruit in you. That's why they are throwing stone. Any tree that had no fruit, nobody will throw stone on it. So build on the existing relationship and do well, and the market will applaud you, because Union Bank is our darling company as far as the capital market is concerned. And I know that any fowl that is coming to a new land will stand on one leg, but you will not stand on one leg because you have been around. You have been working with the MD. What we need to do now is to move forward, to show what you have learned from the outgoing MD. I welcome you and will support you. Anytime you call on us, we will make sure we support you. And remember to continue with the existing fact behind the figures, because this one is not fact behind the figure, it's just brief. And there's also the sustainable report, which you will give to the market, and that will boost your existence and what you are doing. Please don't forget it. Follow the footstep of your previous management, So I welcome you, I support you, on stage. Whenever you call upon us, we will support you. Congratulations, you are welcome on board.
Thank you, Doyen, for your words, your usual words of wisdom. I just wanted to, I guess, lean on something that the Doyen mentioned, and that speaks to sustainability and sustainability reporting. Increasingly, there is a greater appetite from the investing community to understand an organization's sustainability plans and sustainability philosophy. And indeed, the exchange has come up with certain guidelines to help guide issuers. We've also even leveraged our expertise into developing products that are more sustainable in nature, one of which is the green bonds. It would be good, we'll be more than willing to work with, to continue to work with Union Bank on initiatives such as this to help craft that sustainability story. The Doyen also mentioned Facts Behind the Figures series. I'm sure that Mr. Moore is well aware of this initiative. We do this, we use our platform as an opportunity for issuers like yourself to engage investors in an effective way, in a healthy way, where a dialogue can be had and a better understanding of the company's business strategies and even challenges where necessary can be had. So we certainly welcome you to take full advantage of that and a number of other initiatives and products and services that the exchange is working on. We have, as you know, we have fully digitized our processes, and that has been quite useful, especially in the last interesting 12 months that we've had. Again, feedback from yourselves is quite important to us. We seek to constantly modify and tweak our service offerings to improve and enhance the customer experience. We recognize that Union Bank is a very important stakeholder in the market with a 104-year legacy, and we certainly wanted to support the organization in its next 100 years. Mr. Koko, you have a home in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Please feel free to call on us if you need our assistance in any way. We are a platform to raise capital, but we are also a platform to support the credibility and the visibility of our listed companies. May I now invite Mr. Emowa and Mr. Konko to close the market. It's now 2:30. That familiar sound signifies another successful trading day. I really want to congratulate Mr. Imoa for a really strong legacy that has been built over the last 7 years or so. Well done. And we want to congratulate Mr. Okonkwo for his new transition as the CEO of Union Bank PLC. Congratulations again. This brings our event to an end. To all the guests that joined us, thank you for joining us. We wish you continued safety in these interesting times. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, Olumide.